My name's Daniel Lamela. My graduation year is 2014, and I was a BCMB major, biochemistry and molecular biology. I think overall just the structure of the curriculum here, the structure of the biochem program, it really made me fall in love with science, and once I had that kind of desire to chase, chemistry, biology, biochemistry, I knew that I wasn't going to be working in any other field, and that's kind of what Stockton gave to me, was that kind of passion for the field that I work in. Whether it be a lab science for biochemistry, pharmaceuticals, anything like that, I am a part of the biochem industry, and I'm just educating people about it, and that's the way that I fit in, and Stockton helped me kind of realize that. The biochemistry degree here allowed me to get a certification in for chemistry, biology, and physics. I know for a fact it makes me more marketable. I had an extremely easy time out of college as a young teacher, actually landing interviews, which I found surprising, as the general consensus is that teaching is a pretty saturated field right now, and with all that I had to offer, it was actually a pretty easy process for me to go through. My lab experience here especially prepared me as a science teacher. I do an average of 1 to 2 labs a week, try to, and there's not a lot of teachers who can pull that off. It takes a lot of creativity when you're talking about, working with a lot of numbers in chemistry and a lot of concepts in biology. But I definitely think all the experience I had here helped me form and make more interesting lessons, interesting labs, ideas for them to kind of play with. My research here kind of opened my eyes to the capabilities that the students have as, and specifically in my building, we call them STEM students, science, technology, engineering, and math. The research piece for me has just made it a little bit more creative in my STEM curriculum. Researching here, it was really, you feel responsible for what you're doing. This isn't a lab your teacher designed. It's not a lab that you can expect a certain result out of every time. And the experience of actually collecting your own data, publishing your own research in your own words, kind of, empowers you a little bit. It makes you feel like you've accomplished something and you were a part of something. As a coach, I always kind of talk to people and give advice as a coach, and practice is key, like I say a lot of the times to my kids. They're playing lacrosse. It's the same thing when you're trying to become a professional and pick up a career and really excel in that career. You need to be doing it often. If you're an athlete and you're not practicing 3 to 4 days a week, you're really pretending at that point. So if you're very dedicated to the field of study that you're working toward, biochemistry, molecular biology, and you're not putting in extra work and extra time into making yourself the best professional that you can be 3 to 4 days a week, you're kind of pretending, and it's going to be a little bit harder to catch up. So I would advise anybody in any field, find the people who have similar interests that you have and ask them questions, get to know them, be involved, and add as many things to that list of experiences that you have as you can.